Afternoon, everybody. Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. I want to show you a little project we took on here. This is a hood off a 1971 Chevy Chevelle, and I think it may be a used hood. I'm not sure. The hood didn't come from the factory with a fiberglass scoop on it. It's got a couple of problems, and we were given the job to take and straighten them out. First couple of things, there was a stripe here and a stripe across here and stripe on the other side, and this right here was really built up. They put a lot of red paint on there, so you could catch it. You know, it was probably 15 thousandths high, so we had to go after some of this with 120 grit paper to take in and get this flat. And then what they did is the body work on this thing was fairly good quality. Was what they did is they went right here over the whole thing and they skim coated the entire hood to make sure it came out flat. So whenever we're sanding on it, we have to take and be careful not to go into that, otherwise it'll be a low spot. Over in this area here, there was some body damage here, so that has been repaired. It's nice and smooth. There was some body damage on here, so that's nice and smooth also. And on this back corner here, and also on this back corner here, there was some body damage on here as well, so we got that all straightened out. The main thing you have to take and be very careful about is watch that 120 grit on fiberglass, because the thing is, you know, you don't want to take and go through the paint and get into the weave of the fiberglass. So we haven't done that on any of this here. We had a couple of breakthroughs, but they broke through to the skim coat that was on here, so that was okay. There's a couple areas around here where there was some cracking, so we went ahead and ground those out, and we used some epoxy to take and fill those. And then we took and filled them up and got them sanded off. So this right here is on here. We had it flat. Then we noticed there's a couple of pinholes in here where we got some air in the filler mixture. So when we take and go to sand this, which will be tomorrow or the next day, we're going to use 320 on everything, and then we'll put a coat of high build primer in there. So that'll take care of some of this, some of the scratches that are in here. But the thing is, you know, we're going to take and sand this with probably 220 before we take and go ahead and put the high build primer on there. Okay, so you notice this area here is still shiny, so we haven't had to do anything on that yet. So it's pretty straight. But anyway, just kind of wanted to show you what we're doing. We just finished a big job on the 4Runner, and had to straighten out the front end on it for the wheel alignment. And then, believe it or not, we had to take and put another air conditioning compressor on there. So we have an air compressor or an air conditioning compressor in our junk pile right now because the thing had a bad AC clutch on it. It had a short in it, so it kept blowing fuses. So yeah, that was kind of a drag because we had to get a warranty from our manufacturer supplier, and that's just basically saying a new part is not a new part. So it depends where you get it. So we ordered one directly from Denso, and we went ahead and put it on there, and it's working perfectly. So the car's going to be delivered tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to continue on this, and hope to see you next time. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate all of our subscribers. Love y'all. So have a great rest of your evening.